Ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge the traditional knowledge keepers, both young and old, and we honor their courageous leaders, past, present, and future. Merci. Thank you.
Welcome inside OUA.TV for the home opener of women's volleyball between the University of Ottawa GGs and the Université de Québec in Trois-Rivières. And we will just take you live here for some lineup introductions for the University of Ottawa GGs. So there you have it, your starting lineup for the University of Ottawa GGs, and we're get set to get underway right now. Chris Curry's here with Dan Proto. Dan, what are you looking forward to this afternoon?
I'm looking to see a good competitive volleyball game between two teams that have a lot to prove this year. GG starting the rotation with 3 rookies, bringing new life to the team. Should be a fun tilt to see this afternoon.
GG's come into this contest 1-1. They split their first 2 games. This is the first one here at home at Montpetit Hall. They're in your garnet jerseys, right to left on your screen. The Université de Québec Trois-Rivières in white with orange sleeves. They're going left to right on your screen as well. And we're about to get set, and the UQTR are going to serve first. Starting lineup for Trois-Rivières: Ariane Marois, Alyssa Veilleur, Rachel Saint-Amand, Stéphanie Lalonde, Laurence Flamand, Ophélie Pajot, Amélie Filion. And we're off here. A great block by McKay. But this game keeps going, and that's a little bit too far. And the first point goes to Trois-Rivières. And once more, that's another attempted kill. Goes a little bit too strong, so just an early tough start here for the GGs, down 0-2. And a big strong attack by ODG. Not able to handle that was UQTR, and that's our first point of the game here for the GGs, down 2-1. And a great attack by Trois-Rivières. That's going to be their point, deflected off the arms of the GG. 3-1. Filion to serve. And just gets it over the net. McKay, big attempt, but that one gets blocked. Back in play. ODG once again blocked. McKay puts it just over the net. And a nice block, but keeps it going, do the Trois-Rivières, the Patriots. It's a very nice rally right here. And they poke it over. GG's with Hughes, and they do. That one is good. Very hard-fought point. DG just put that one just a bit too long. And those are the errors you can't have early on, right? You just don't want to have those ones. You want to get the ball in play and let the team win it, right?
Absolutely. You want to put the ball in the court, make the other team make the same mistake that you're making right now, but GGs will find that as the rhythm of the game develops.
And there's another one there for McKay, just a bit, but a foot outside the line. And an early 5-2 lead for Trois-Rivières, the Patriots, who are 0-3 on the season, but they've all been close contests. They've actually won 4 sets. And just like we mentioned, you don't want to have that service error, and there's one given right back by the Patriots. And Gigi's in control there. Nice attack by Hughes, and there's a point for the Gigis.
Great execution there from the middle blocker, Janae serving from the back row and getting the free ball pass up. Not necessarily their specialty, as defense from them usually comes from the front row.
And once more, now tied up at 5 in this first set. McKay just gets it over the net. And block deflected out of bounds. Point Patriote. They retake the lead. And now Veilleur will serve.
A little controversy here.
A little confusion over where that point goes. Some discussion now from one of the line judges, and it's going to be point Patriote. I know DG just tried to pop that one over. It looked like she got a little bit confused at maybe what she was trying to do. So now it's 8-5 Patriote. Looked like that one might have gone out the serve, but the GGs play it, and now they lost another point. 9-5, 4 straight for the Patriote. Big block by the Patriote. And they try once again. And it looks like that one's going to be a net touch. Point Trois-Rivières. Quick substitution in here. McHale comes in. And Bristow steps out for the GGs.
Quick change for the GGs, trying to control their unforced errors in the front row. Mostly attacks hitting out and in the net, the issue for the team right now.
And Jones will want that one back. And we get our first break here, 11-5. Trois-Rivières leading by 6. So back from our first break in play, GG's down 6. What's the message from Coach Woods? It's home opener, you're down by 6, maybe in a game that you might be expected to win. Kind of what's the message going through to the team right now?
He's probably just trying to let them know they need to control their side of the net here. They're getting the balls up, they're getting the sets, they just got to put the ball away and put the ball in play.
And it doesn't hurt to get a nice little unforced error right there. So free points. GG's now down 5, 11-6.
We'll count that as a coach's point right there. Smart strategy, calling a timeout to end the run.
And point back to the Patriotes. And the GG's just able to tap that one over. I think that was Hildebrand. Find some open space.
Good composure there by the rookie to just place the ball, get the point for the GG's.
And a beautiful kill by the Patriotes. And they renew that 6-point lead. And that attack into the net. So GG's once again down 5. They'll look to try to cut to that lead. Hildebrand to serve. Poked back in a nice attack by Flamand. Just too much to handle for the back line of defense.
Fast-paced set there from the Patriots setter, forcing some tough decision-making on the GG's blockers, ultimately getting there late, not be able to cover some ground for the defenders.
Big block by the GG's. Play continues. And big block. GG's calling for a net touch. No thing yet, but we do have a line judge making the call, and that will be GG's point, I believe. And it is. So GG's were calling for a net touch. They didn't get it, but they did get the ball out of bounds. So 14-9. And another one of those unforced errors for you, Ottawa. Big kill by OTG.
Big swing there. Hopefully she's finding her rhythm now.
Leads the team with 23 kills over the first 2 contests. McHale going up for it. And Patriots just have to knock this one over. Just too much to handle for Jones right there. So once again, Patriots up by 6. And quick substitutions here for Trois-Rivières. And a point there. Looks like there was some miscommunication on who was set to be where.
Correct. There's an outer rotation call on the Patriots there. It seems that the back row left side was crossed up with their libero, causing them the point.
McKay to serve, but that ball had some dip on it, and now Gigi's only down by 4.
That's what you want to see from the players, coming from a free point, now leading into a timeout here from the Patriotes.
And they're doing the same thing there. That's Marie-Christine Mondor, the coach for the Patriotes, trying to see if they can stop the bleeding as well. Just a couple of points, but don't want to let it get out of hand. And we're back here at Montpetit Hall. 16-12 Patriotes over the Gigi's. Gigi's going right to left, serving now. And a big kill by the Patriotes. And they get that point back now, 17-12. Veilleur to serve. And a bit too strong by Odigi, just hitting that one from a little bit too far back in the court. And McHale, very strong. Just not able to work with that was Pronovo, the libero for the Patriotes. And Gigi's will look to make a run at some point here as this first set starts to wind itself down. And that attack just beyond the far sideline. So Gigi's will get the point, and in comes Alana Leung. And another serve, just a bit too far.
Tough situation there for the GG server Avery Hughes, as coach puts a substitution between her serves, kind of freezing her out there, losing a bit of rhythm.
And leads to a couple of back-to-back points here for the Patriotes, who make that substitution before their first serve.
Exactly.
A lot of times it's all about good rhythm, right? So
exactly. Well, once you're in a mindset, you want to stay in that. You put the first ball in, no need to change anything up right away.
And a big, strong attack by McHale. And she will now head behind the line for her turn at the service. And it goes into the net. (21-15) now. Trois-Rivières up by 6. Only 4 points away from taking this first set. And Liang, very strong.
Great run there by the setter, running a step around, forcing the middle blocker on the other side to choose between the left side or the middle coming the other direction. Great execution by Liang to put that ball away.
And she'll now make the serve. Patriots just have to keep this one up. Oh, DG, very strong kill. GG's now down 4. Liang will serve again.
Seeing some pep here from the GGs, a few big swings in a row. Let's see if this momentum carries on.
And the crowd into it as well, too. You're getting some excitement here, that home opener feels. And just in that kill from Trois-Rivières, so ending that little mini run. Patriots once again up 5 and will be serving. Oh, DG gets it blocked, but right back again. They try once more. And looks like we have a net touch. And that's going to be point for the Patriots. (23-17) the score. Flamand to serve. And McHale puts this one into the net. So now 24-17. We are at set point now for Université de Québec de Trois-Rivières. Set point now for the Patriots. Service is in. And they go to ODG. And she hits this one into the net, and that's it for our first set, 25-17. So we'll take a quick break here at OUA.tv and be back with some second set action here at Montpetit Hall. And we're back here, OUA.TV at Maupetit Hall. 25-17, our first set taken by the Patriotes of the Université de Québec de Trois-Rivières. So Dan, what will the GGs try to do differently in the second set so that they don't go down 2-0?
Well, already we see some decisions here by Lionel Woods, starting the lineup with the team that finished the last set here. So a few veteran players draw into the lineup, try and reduce those unforced errors that really killed them at the start and the end of the match.
And a lot of times it's just getting off to a good start, right? They got off to a slow start. I think it was 5-2 early, and then you just kind of always playing from behind.
Absolutely. Volleyball is a game of runs, and you want to be the one that's doing the running.
And our first point here after a service error, one of many so far this afternoon. And a nice block by the Patriots, but goes out of bounds and tied up at 1 now for the GGs. Once again in your garnet and gray jerseys, going from left to right on your screen. And Odigi to serve, and once again giving a point away, a freebie to the Patriots. And another point. So 3-1, our early lead here for Trois-Rivières. And that was a big block for Veilleur. Only 5'6", but she got up there. And that was McKay with the attack and gets 1 point back there for the GGs. And there was a whistle. That was a net touch, I believe, right?
The ref here calling for 4 contacts on the Patriots. Didn't believe that the GG's blocker managed to touch that ball going over.
Close call, but we continue. McKay with another serve. McHale found a nice open spot in the back center of that court, and we're tied up at 4.
Great decision there by McHale, just making sure to put that ball in, letting the other team make the mistake this time.
McKay to serve, her 3rd straight. And just a bit far outside. So GG's first lead of the afternoon, 5-4 in this second set. That's going to be a point for UQTR.
Unfortunate situation there. Your middle gets a big dig for your team, but you just can't stay off the net.
That's a tough one there for the GGs. Never want to see that service ace right in the center of the court. And just a little bit of disorganization there from the GGs on that attempt.
Absolutely. Lots of people there to pick up that ball. A lot of staring glares to see who should go get it. Ultimately just falls to the floor there.
And there's McHale with the strong kill, now 7-6. GG's only down by 1 in this second set. And another point for the GG's, now tied at 7.
Great net presence and discipline by the GGs there, waiting to make sure that ball came over before touching it to put it down.
And point Patriot there. Looked like ODG's attack, wasn't even sure if it made it over the net.
I think there was some confusion there even by the ref standpoint, but ultimately a ball caught is a ball earned for the other team.
And good dig by Jones. McHale once again going for the big attack. Gets brought back up, trying to find some open space there where the Patriot, but play continues. McHale once again, that attack just too strong, but 2 feet past the baseline. And we've got another 2-point lead for the Patriot. Ball almost hitting the ceiling, but continues, and just missed that one was Filion. So point GG's. So once again, another service error now. That makes it 3 free points already in this set. (10-9) now, Patriot. Leung will serve. And a good get there, but play continues. And that's 1 too many hits for the Patriot. Tied at 10 now. And another one now. This is time for the GG, see if they can go on one of their little runs. And as we say that, there comes a timeout by Coach Mondor from the Patriot. 11-10 your score now. GG serving. Here's Leung, number 7, going left to right. And another point for the GGs, now a 2-point lead. That block went off the head of the Patriotes. And didn't hit the net, but there's going to be one too many hits. A little bit of miscommunication there. I think they all kind of watched it go and weren't sure it was going to hit.
Seemed to go through the rafters on that one. Everyone unsure if it would be called dead play. So not ready for that ball to come back towards the court to put over.
One of those home court advantages, you never know, right?
Absolutely.
A big serve for the Patriotes. Trying to find an open space. They almost do, but play continues now. Patriots just on the line now. And the GGs get that point. Very close. And a beautiful attack from the GGs. They've got a 3-point lead now, so starting to really trying to put the clamps down now and trying to pull away now in the second set.
Absolutely. You can definitely see a rhythm going on here between the setter and her hitters. They're finding some open court nicely now.
Dig by Jones. Big attack, though, but good dig. Big block. Play continues, though. And the deflection. Hughes has enough power to get it right through. And that's another point for the GGs. And there's the point back for the Patriots. So trying to stop the bleeding there. Only down 15-12 now. GG's up 3. And to serve, it's going to be Flamand. A lot of staring eyes there, but play continues. And that one's just too strong for the GGs. But they're calling for a net tip or something, or a deflection. They don't get it. And now GG's only up by 2 in this second set. And a big block combined from Filion and Veilleur. Cuts the lead to 1. And that's a huge kill from Veilleur. Tied up at 15 now. And that's one that McHale will want back for sure. As the GG's lead has evaporated now, it's a 1-point deficit. I just got that one over. And a big block for the GG's. Play continues. And another deflection. And that's a big block there on the other side from Filion, and that's a 5-point swing now for the Patriotes, up 17-15.
So where this game of runs really comes into play. Gigi's unable to execute the side out on the first two nice passes they got on this run. And now it seems that they're struggling to put the ball away.
Just there was a quick pause in there. Tried to wipe the floor. Might be a bit more of a needing a break here because there's a timeout called from Coach Lionel Woods. He'll want to reset this group for the end of the second set.
Visit gg's.ca for more information.
Patriots on a five straight points, 17-15. They're leading. And GG's, they get one back.
Strong confidence in your middles there. When you're down in the run, give them the ball, let it squeak by. Good run from the GG setter, Max Langevin.
It seems like every time we've seen a timeout called, the team that called the timeout has gotten a little bit of a momentum swing right there, a second straight point for the GGs. So it seems like those timeouts have really helped to at least slow the momentum and to restart another one for their team.
Absolutely. It's one of the best tools the coaches have in their arsenal. Give a reset, but also freeze the other team.
And there the ace, the service ace from ODG. Looked like it was going a little bit long with just that last second dip. Hit the line. So 3 straight points for you, Ottawa now. And that one just gets over the net. And a strong attack by Veilleur, and we're now tied up at 18.
The GGs will have to key in on this strategy by the Patriots. It seems every time they're down on a run, they've been running a play where they run the left side hitter inside, causing an X. Cause some confusion on the GG side on who should block the ball.
And just enough from McKay on that one. Now GG's up 19-18, and she will go for the service. Leong not able to get her hands in the proper positioning there. We're now tied at 19. This one's going to be a close one in this second set. And a good dig for the GGs, but they're not paying attention on that second hit. Patriots up 1. And McHale gets up high. Enough power to get through the outstretched arms of Pajot, and we're now tied at 20. first action here for Coach Jancic, who will serve for the GGs. Good safe serve in. They are very powerful once again. Just could not handle that, the GGs, even on that dig. So 21-20 now. And that block there combined from the Patriots just hit the line. So now they're up 22-20. And we'll get our second timeout here on this set from Coach Lionel Wood, trying to reset as we near the end of the second. (22-20) now, Patriots up 2. And we have the whistle, ready to serve. Thayer gets it in. And a great dig from the GG's. Play continues. And the block, but they get it over, and looks like some hands touch, but play is on. Patriots just have to get it over. And great dig there. Again, and that one's going to be point GG's. Big point right after the timeout. And a big attack, but great dig from the Patriots. And a nice block, and they go back to ODG. And wow, great dig. And a huge point for the GG's to tie this one up at 22.
Great momentum point from the GG's. Very resilient defense, pulling out all the tips and tricks, including the pancake there to get that ball up.
And another point there from the GG, so that momentum continues. 23-22 now. And now the Patriots are going to call their final time out of the set, down 1. So now no more timeouts in this second set. It has been a close one right down to the wire. No more than a couple of points leads on each side. 23-22 now. Gigi's up one, and they are serving. And Bristow just over the net. And not able to corral. That was the Patriots. So now GG's have set point. They've got two of them. And once again, just gets it over with a little help from the net. Nice block, but that's going to be Patriot point. So there goes the first set point, and the second set point will be on the service of Trois-Rivières. And ODG, the kill to win the set, 25-23. So GG's take the second one, and we'll be back in a moment here at Montpetit Hall on OUA.TV for the third set action. GG's and Patriots tied at one set apiece. So we're back here at Maupetit Hall. Third set action between the GGs and the Patriotes, tied at 1 set apiece. Dan, this one feels destined to go the full distance, doesn't it?
It almost does. But that's what we want. Good game of volleyball never ends in 3.
Big block from the GGs. Play continues, though. And it looks like that one finally hit the rafters. And point Patriotes. But this is a much improved GG's team when you compare to last year. They finished last year 1-11 on the season. They're already 1-1. They've already got that first victory. And definitely just a lot more competitive, right?
Absolutely. It is a bit of a younger team still, but they had a lot of experience last year with the young team. So now we get to see the fruits of that development carry over into this season, as they already seem a lot more competitive and driven to perform this year.
Big service, big attack from Veilleur.
GGs are going to have to key in on her. She's been a key player for the Patriotes here, putting a lot of balls down.
And that was a nice one from Hughes, able to get that outside the outstretched arms of the Patriotes. So 2-2. And there's that first service error of this set for the GGs. And almost hitting the rafters, the Patriotes will just have to knock it over. And McKay, a little bit of a flub there on that one, I think.
Yeah, underset there a bit. Couldn't quite get that ball over as needed.
A nice block from the GGs. And that one was nicely finished by the Patriotes. GGs will want that one back. They had 2 defenders there just trying to block that one, and again, it just went right down their chest. And that one was inside, just hit the far corner, and 6-2. The Patriotes jumping out to an early lead in this third set. And another service error in this set now for UQTR, 6-3. And the Patriots just poke it over. GGs continue. And now they just poke it over, and it's gone. And again, they're just poking it over now. There's no real power. This one that came with some power. Nice dig by the Patriots. And that time, McKay couldn't handle it. 7-3 the lead. Not enough power there, can't even get it over. GG's, that'll be a disappointing play. Now down 8-3, so Patriots up 5. Mikhail gets this one back into play, but ODG, who once again leads this team and kills that one into the net. And we get a timeout here from Coach Lionel Woods for the GGs. (9-3) Patriot, and they serve. Mikhail pops it over. Patriots in control in this set, up 10-3.
GG's here, gonna have to look. A couple substitutions coming in, probably to change the momentum of the players on the court. A little change needed on the back row here.
So Bristow in, as is Kociancic. See if a couple substitutions can change some momentum here. They are serving. Good dig, but we're going to get a whistle here.
Seems the new setter just crossed the line there upon finishing her delivery. Unfortunately, can't do that, costing them points.
And that one's well too strong, so 12-3. And a good dig, but it goes right back over. And a great rally here from both teams. Play continues. Veilleur diving to get it over, and that one's into the net. So a well-deserved point for the GGs right there.
Now that's encouraging. It'd be very demoralizing if they didn't get that point, and now they have the challenge of cutting away at this deficit they're facing.
And you got to take it just 1 point at a time, but knowing full well that there's only so many points you can give up. And there's that one you give up, a big kill from Flamand. Patriots up 13-4. Bristow puts it over. And they go again, and that one, Leung. So trading points right there. GGs will need to go on a bit of a run now, down 5-13. And that dig went beyond the baseline of the opponents. You just show how much power that was on that kill.
Absolutely. Great dig by Jones. Just makes it out the end line of the opposing team.
Au service, le numéro 4, Saint-Amand.
In a tough moment here, we have a GG down. So just a quick pause here for us here on rsec.tv at Montpetit Hall. So we're back here. We saw ODG carried off. And see if the GGs can make something happen in her absence. Good strong take by Leung. The block attempt by the Patriotes just goes out of bounds. So 14-6. And make that 14-7. That's Lucerne finding the open space. Leung hits it up. Lucerne once again. Some power, so coming off the bench and making some stuff happen here. 14-8. GG's getting some momentum, and that's going to lead to a timeout by the Patriots. to 8, Leung serving. But a big kill from the Patriots, and they get that point back. So once again, right out of the timeout, seeing what kind of momentum that can kill.
Absolutely. We've seen this play from the Patriots a few times with little answer from the GGs. But now we have the opportunity to side out and go back on a run.
Another good rally, and that one going too strong, so 15-9. It was once a 14-5. Nice little 5-1 run here for the GGs. So like we said, they got to make up some points, and they got to make it up quick, and they're doing that so far, but they got to keep going. And there's a point back for the Patriots. Strong take, up by 7, 16-9. Good dig by Jones. Into the far corner. Patriots just have to get this one over, and they do. And Hughes finds an open spot. Not too strong, but just sometimes it's about finding that right spot, right?
That's correct. You know, just placement is the right key for some points. A little confusion from the Patriots side gets GG's the point.
And Lucent into the net. Another one of those errors we've discussed so much today. Second one of this set, 17-10. Our score right now. And that one's going to be very, very strong from Bristow, about 8 feet beyond the baseline. She'll want that one back. And we'll get now a timeout from Coach Lionel Woods after the Patriots go on a little mini run of their own. Service ace from the Patriots. Gigi just thought that one might have trailed out of bounds, but it did not.
Not quite the outcome you're looking for after calling a timeout. Let's see how they respond.
And this one's well in. It gets hit. Bristow with some strength, but good dig from the Patriots. And they end up recovering, and now they're doubled up the GGs, 20-10. And Lucent puts this one very, very long, 21-10. So at this point, when you're on the court, do you kind of start thinking about the next set as well? It's tough not to start thinking about it, right?
Yeah, the GGs here are in a tough position to win this set, but what's important is building any momentum they can to carry over into the next one.
And another point for the Patriots. So 22-10. I'm sure the GGs do just want to get out of this set and get started on the fourth. (23-10) now your score. And a nice attack there from the GGs, getting 1 point back. And now we'll need to see quite a big run from Hughes here. Now, excuse me, McKay. She hands the ball off to McKay. So now we're looking at set point here from the Université de Québec de Trois-Rivières. Right now we're currently tied at 1 set apiece. The first set was won by the Patriots 25-17. The second one by the GGs 25-23. And this third set looking likely like it's going to be for the Patriots. And it will. The point is for them 25-11. So we'll take our next pause and we'll be back for the fourth set action with the GGs down 2-1. So we're back here for some fourth set action. GG's down 2-1. And Dan, how do you kind of come back from a third set where you really just got the tar kicked out of you and it was really one-sided?
Yeah, GG's got to really focus on controlling the ball when it's in their possession. Seems that their offensive woes is really what's holding them down, and also is their service errors. If they can keep that under wraps, then they should be putting themselves in a better position to contend in this fourth set.
And you mentioned those service errors. There's one right there already, so not the ideal start that they were looking for. And McKay will take that, even though it wasn't the strongest. Looks like it was a little bit behind her, that assist, but sometimes it works and confuses the other team as well.
At the end of the day, a point's a point. We'll take it.
And there's the service ace for Bristow. So 2-1 GG's lead early. And Bristow just able to get it over the net. And that attack from Marois goes right into the netting. GG's up 3-1. And a very, very nice attack from the GGs, and that's now 4-1 lead, so couldn't have asked for a much better start to this fourth set. And there's our second service error, so 2 service errors, 2 points for the Patriotes.
Tough to see that at the start of the set when you're clearly carrying the momentum so far and you're just rewarding the team with the free side out.
And Hughes able to poke that over and make this a 5-3 lead for the GGs. And McKay will head behind the service line to start this point off. And just paints the line.
A little slow serve there by McKay, really throwing off the Patriot receivers, questioning whether that ball is in or not.
Sometimes a little bit of a pace change can really help. So now they're up 6-3 in this fourth set. They're down 2-1. And a nice block from the GGs. Play continues. And now they are in control. And they have it. Another one by Hughes. The Veilleur and Pajot block did not work. So now GG's up 7-3. Eight to 3 now. Another serve by McKay that was not able to be handled. And a timeout called by Coach Mondor for the Patriots. Fourth set action here, 8 for you, Ottawa, 3 for the Patriotes of the Université de Québec de Trois-Rivières. And big blocks for Veilleux. The play continues, and the Gigi's able to get it back into play. And this time she pops it over. Play continues, couple Gigi's on the floor, but again, ball in play. And not much you can do there. The Gigi's on defensive that entire rally.
Good scramble play by the Gigi's. Unfortunate outcome, but you got to be happy with the effort put in defensively.
And that was a point because it was tipped by the Gigi's. They just couldn't decide if they wanted to hit that one. And point for the Gigi's right there, 9-5 now. So keeping that lead. Nice one from Bristow on the back line there.
Good scramble play there. Still putting an aggressive attack in, and it pays dividends for the Gigi's.
And Hughes with the good serve. Gauthier from the Patriote not able to corral that one. And a substitution here from the women in white and orange. And once again, another nice serve, not able to do much on it. Looks like there was maybe some miscommunication on where that ball was going after the set.
Great decision by the server and coaching staff to attack the new substitute for the Patriotes. Pays dividends once again.
And going right back at her. But this time the attack is good from Pajot. And the lead is down to 6. Gigi's up 12-6 in this fourth set. Now 12-7, a 5-point lead. It looked like a bit of a
lift action going
lift
on there on the second contact. Unfortunate, but let's see how they recover here.
And very nice from Langevin.
Great dump there to take the pressure off the hitters on a fast sequence. Patriot, no chance to react to the fast attack.
Lucen serving. And a nice dig. And another point for the Gigi's, up 14-7, and we get another timeout. This one called by the Patriotes, their second already and last of this set. Lucen serving. It's 14-7. Gigi's up 7 in this fourth set. And a big attack there by Flamand. Cuts the lead to 6 and proves the worth of that timeout call by Coach Mondor. And another point for the Patriots now, cutting the lead down to 5. And smart play by the GGs just to get it over. And a big block there combined from Langevin, I believe it was. Unless it was Hughes. And Leung serves it right into the net. Third service error of this set. And a big serve, not able to corral that on defense. So 15-11 now, 4 points. The Patriots really cutting into this lead.
GGs will have to side out soon here if they want to keep applying the pressure on this set.
Langevin the set. And a point for the GGs. Bristow just painted the line.
Great job squeaking that right beside the blockers, finding some open court. Get the GGs back with the ball.
Marois the attack. Play continues now. Still on the Patriots side. Not able to reach that was Lucen. And now it's once again a 4-point game. And Lucen just a bit too strong now. So now what was once at least a 7-point lead, down to 3. Patriot trying to mount a comeback. And ref gonna call a lift on that one, so it's a 2-point lead now, 16-14. Put it up, but a big block by Filion. And we've got a 1-point game, so the momentum definitely shifting, and there we're gonna get a timeout called by Coach Lionel Wood, his first of this set. And that's a good point for the GGs off the deflection by the Patriotes.
Referee taking the decision there. Both line judges calling that ball out, but play happening right in front of him and sees the touch, gives it to the GGs.
And there's another one. They are not able to corral that service, and now we've got a nice big swing here. A couple of points. GG's back up by 3. The service continues. They're up 18-15. And here's Bristow behind the line. And a good bounce by the Patriots off of the net. It's now 18-16. And that one went just a bit too long. So GG's get one of those errors back from the service line, up 19-16. Okay, service in. Patriots on the defensive now. And a beautiful spike by Hughes, and now GG's up 4.
Big swing there, all made possible by the great pass from Janae McKay in the back row, really giving the setter all options in the front and allowing only for one blocker to be present.
And once again, that service error, a killer. 4th one already of this set. And Hughes gets it in the far corner. 21-17 now.
2 big points for Hughes, putting the ball right down to the floor. She's on fire right now.
And that's why you see this GG's offense going to her as often as they can. And now Hughes will be the all-important server right now. Serve is in. Patriot, but we're going to get a whistle here. And that's going to be a pointed double hit. So GG's up 5 now. And serve in, a great get by the Patriot to keep it alive. And Leung, not a great hit. But we get a whistle, and it's point GG's. And a nice block by the GG's just goes out, so 23-18. The Patriots are down 5 now in this 4th set. They are up 2 sets to 1. The GG's are trying to extend this to a 5th and deciding set. Mikhail the dig. And a beautiful spike for the GG's, and now we've got set point.
Lusan has done a great job coming in as the injury replacement for Ujidi, bringing out quite a bit of offensive pressure on the left side.
And now going for the service win here will be Kociancic in for Lucerne, who steps out. It looked like a lot of touches there, but still no call from the ref. And I think that's going to be it for this set. Won by the GGs, 25-18. Back for a fifth and deciding set in a moment here at Montpetit Hall. So back here at RSEC TV at Montpetit Hall, the fifth and deciding set between the University of Ottawa GGs and the Université de Québec de Trois-Rivières Patriotes. Dan, how do you approach a fifth set when this is the first time that the GGs have been in a fifth set? And as long as I can remember, there was not a fifth set anytime last year, nothing this year so far. So how do you kind of approach the mindset now?
Well, ultimately, you have to break down this fifth set in two portions. The teams switch side at 8 points. Your goal is to get to that first 8-point mark, and then you carry on that momentum into the second half of the set. So you want to come out strong.
So every point matters here in this fifth and deciding set. Patriots going for their first victory of the year. GG's going for their second. And the first point goes to the Patriots, so 1-0.
Interesting decision there by Lionel Woods, knowing that Langevin's had some issues putting the first serve of the set down, so starting off with rookie setter Kociancis in and doing a quick sub after the first point.
Lucen just knocks it over Patriote. And that one is long, so we're tied at 1 now. And a big strong attack there by the Patriotes. So first 3 points have been exchanged from both teams. And McKay, not enough on that one, comes right back into her. So it's our first back-to-back points now for Trois-Rivières. And a very nice play for the GGs there, and that was Hughes right into the outstretched arms between 2 defenders, and it looks like it went a little bit back and forth, so now that's GG's down 2-3.
Gigi's going to rely on Avery Hughes quite a bit this set, going back to her after not converting on the first opportunity of the side out, and she makes no mistake and gets the point.
And a double hit there for the GGs, so never one you want to see, especially late here in this final set. Tough break. And a great attack, but good play by the Patriotes to keep it going. And Lucen just a bit too low on that one, hit the bottom of the net, 5-2 lead for the Patriotes.
Tough ball to hit there from Lucen. It's ultimately coming from behind her shoulder. Can't quite see the open court, and ultimately just finds the net there.
Lucen pokes it over, but just outside. So 6-2 lead for Trois-Rivières. So not a good start here for the GGs.
See a substitution for the GGs here, trying to change up some of the offensive scheme, see if it pays.
Here comes Leung, some experience, and out is Hildebrand. And a lucky bounce from the Patriotes over the net and drops into some open territory, and we have a first time out of this final set from Coach Lionel Woods. (7-2) Patriotes. They're going right to left at your present moment. And a big hit from Hughes, and off the deflection, it will be GG's point. So they're gonna need to get a few points in quickly here too, with our 5th set only going up to 15. So it's only 7-3 right now. Patriots almost halfway there. And a nice block from the GGs. And Veyer, a big attack, but this one keeps going. GG's have the opportunity. They pop it over, and that's going to be another point for the GG's. Sometime when you least expect it, right?
It's great net presence there, Lucerne, keeping an eye on the front row setter, knowing that she has a tendency to put troubled balls over, reaches just at the right time to put that ball down, giving the GG's a point.
And that's a point here. Looks like a net touch. And we'll get our switch here. So quick pause as we do a switch here at 8 points on the 5th set. So GG's down 8-4 in this 5th set. How can they come back and get this come from behind victory in the 5th set?
They got to play a good, strong side-out game. They have still some time in this set to come back and win, but ultimately it comes down to siding out on the first ball as many times as possible and going on 2-for-1 runs from the service line.
And there's the first one they need. There's Langevin, just pokes it into an open space on the floor. And 8-5, and now Lucerne will go and try to get that 2-for-1 you were talking about from behind the service line. And I don't know if that was going in or not, but it hit a foot, I think it was, right?
Yeah, it looked like some indecisiveness by the Patriot player there. Not sure if that ball is going to land in or not, but made the decision easy for the linesman there.
So there's that 2-for-1. See if the GGs can make it 3-for-1. Taps continues. And a big attempt from Bristow. And a huge block from the GGs. And brought the bench to their feet. Now down 8-7. And that forces a timeout from Coach Mondor of the Patriotes. And another big block from the GGs, now tied up at 8. 4 straight points.
GGs definitely have the momentum in this set right now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And now it's important, Lucerne, they have to just put this one in play, and they do. Not a great dig from the Patriotes. Give the GGs opportunity, and that one's blocked. And a great get. And a very strong hit from the Patriotes to stop the bleeding. But 9-8, pretty much what you could have asked for from the GGs. It's close now.
They've brought them within the realm of winning here. All they have to do is keep applying pressure.
And there's a hit that's way too strong. So Patriots back up by 2. And Hughes off of the attempted dive by the Patriots. The point is good, so 10-9 serving to tie this up at 10.
Good correction there by Hughes. Similar play as the last. It took a bit off this ball and managed to score.
Oh, miscommunication there on the Patriots side. And Veer ended up going for that attack and right into the net, so it's now tied at 10. Oh, miscommunication there on the GGs, and they weren't able to get it. It went over the outstretched arms of McKay.
Good decision on the run, just a faulty execution there. Definitely trying to speed up the offense, put the pressure on the Patriots. They'll get the opportunity again to do this here on the side out.
And they go cross, and a big kill from Bristow.
Quite the poise there from the rookie left side, showing no mercy to that double block and challenging that line.
So tied at 11 now. Langevin to serve. And not able to get that one off of the attack from Flamand. Once again, but this time at least Hughes able to get it back over the net. And a block from the GGs. Patriots, again they hit it, and this one goes just out of bounds. So once again, tied at 12. And the service is good. Not able to work that is the Patriots, so the GGs. A late lead, 13-12. Service is good. And just outside the line, so now it's 14-12, and the GGs have double set points here.
Great position to be in. The GGs really worked their butts off to come back from that deficit in the first half of this set. See if they can get it done here.
Big block from the GGs now. And they go for the kill. But a nice rally here. Langevin up. Jones, and that's Lucin into the net, so 14-13. GGs have another opportunity now. And we'll just take you quickly through what happened. The first set was won by the Patriots. So was the third. The third was quite lopsided too, but the GGs, they came back. They won the second, they won the fourth. They got another set point in the fifth after coming back from 8-4 down. They're now up 14-13. Lucin, the dig. They're up. She goes, and she gets it. And victory, GGs. They win the fifth set, 15-13. Wow, what a comeback, Dan.
It's a great story game for the GGs here. Up and down, lots of players getting on the court, ultimately getting the job done in the fifth. Spectacular performance by everyone.
A big attack there from Lucin to get that final point, so 15-13. GG's now 2-1 on the season, and this opened a 4-game homestand here at Montpetit Hall. They will be back here next week, facing off against UQAM on Sunday. For Dan Proto, I'm Chris Curries. Thank you for tuning in here to RSEC TV as the GGs defeat the Patriots 3-2.